History repeats itself, boys and girls. Don't ask me why I'm standing. I felt like standing today. You know, I feel like I just have more movement. I feel like I can do so much more when I'm standing, you know what I'm saying? But as I was saying, the PlayStation Vita is now fully hackable. The first custom firmware that is permanent for the system has been released just a few days ago, and it's actually pretty damn useful besides just the use for pirating games. HENkaku Ensō is the name of this custom firmware, and it's basically the same as the HENkaku video I uploaded almost exactly. Actually, the day this video is going up is the exact same day I uploaded this video last year, August 2nd, 2016. That's really crazy, really ironic. And I just looked at that video, it has 96,000 views, so thank you guys for that. So like I said, it is kind of like HENkaku, but it has the idea of it's permanent, okay? So after you reboot it, you don't have to redo everything, because in that video, I don't know if I mentioned it, but after a reboot, like a full soft, like turning it off and back on, you would have to do the whole little process again. But the thing is with that, it's so simple, guys. This is probably the easiest custom firmware. I don't know much about the 3DS, but I'm almost positive this is more simple than the 3DS custom firmware. And it is years so much more advanced than the PSP hacking scene, because that shit, even when it did get, you know, later in its years, it was still kind of more of a process. This thing is literally like a one-step thing, and then it takes you through the rest. Like, it's really simple. Like I was saying, on top of it just being permanent, it also can allow you to use microSDs with you. Of course, it needs a homebrew that helps it work, but once you get that homebrew, which obviously is free, you can actually use normal microSDs on this thing, dog. It could make the thing successful now that I think about it, because think about it, that was a big reason of why this thing failed, was the freaking proprietary memory cards. And with this HENkaku hack, you can use any SD card you want. So that means you can get 120 gigabytes SD. So along with the SD cards, it can do everything HENkaku can do, like I said. So that means it can get homebrews, and it can get emulators, and you know, it can pirate games. But the one big catch, okay, the one big thing that's probably gonna stop a lot of us from using it is that it needs to be on firmware 3.60. No lower, no higher. And as of right now, there's actually no way at all to downgrade your Vita. So you kind of have to get a brand new Vita if that's the case, if you are updated like me. But if you think about it, in the end, you could kind of get your bang for your buck. You know, I guess you are stealing games, but at the same time, I feel like even if you go and buy a new Vita, because right now they're not that expensive, so you could really get a new Vita and it would be just a $120 like emulator station type thing, you know, get indies, a bunch of indies and stuff like that. So it would be worth it in a sense. And if you're wondering, okay, it works on the Fat Vita, the Slim Vita, and even the PlayStation TV. And the best part about the PlayStation TV aspect is that, okay, at the start, PlayStation TV can't play a lot of the good Vita games, but with HENkaku, all you gotta do is put it on, and there's also another homebrew, I think it's called like whitelist or something like that, that allows you to play any Vita game on your PlayStation TV. Now, I think I did this on one of my streams one of the time. I never made like a concrete video for it, but I did explain that it was possible in that original video. But yes, so you can literally play any game on the PlayStation TV with a homebrew. So basically, once you get this HENkaku, you can do anything with your devices. It's honestly pretty crazy. But a big catch with this whole HENkaku Ensō is the idea that it cannot play games that were released after 3.6 firmware was released by Sony. So basically, for an example, Toukiden 2 cannot be played. You can't even play Toukiden 2 on your Vita if you have HENkaku. Basically, because if you have 3.60 firmware, it just won't let you play it. It'll before you try to open up the game, it's gonna ask you to upgrade your Vita. So that's the big catch. But at the same time, how many AAA games have been released since 3.60? Now, I don't know when 3.60 was. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I think August 2nd, around there, that's the time that 3.60 was released. So how many AAA games that you would really be dying to play from August 2016 until now? You know, there's not that many. So it really isn't that big of a catch. It just means that newer games that come out now, you can't play. But I still think it's worth it, especially if you have two Vitas. And I do believe that you could PSN spoof. And if you don't know what that is, that's basically tricking PSN to think that you are upgraded so you can go online and access the store. I think it's available for HENkaku Ensō, but I believe Sony's able to block this in a sense. So even if it is available now, it might not be available down the road. So I suggest you either get a new Vita or get what you want to do now and then maybe upgrade later. I don't know. What do you guys think about that, huh? Because I personally can't do it, because like I said, I upgraded my Vita, but I don't know what you guys think. That's all I gotta say. So let me know what you guys think on the comments below. I got a phone call right now I'm trying to catch, so I'll see you guys later. Peace.
You see I'm waiting and they hating and I'm sipping on my tea. Bad bitch walking past, may I stop you please? And I'm hungry as a bitch, but this life ain't free. If I'm trying to get this money, I can't really shake a tree. I be working, it's a 3:15. When I stop